We're just consistently about 5 damage short of where we needed to be. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Why Bludgeon instead? Because Bludgeon wasn't Mastered Sparrow. That's the plain and simple answer. Fiendfire was a rare card we had Mastery of. Bludgeon was a rare card we didn't. That's why I picked Bludgeon. That's the self-imposed challenge. But I'm rapidly losing patience here. Renlo, thanks for 5 months of support. I suppose playing while hungry is a really bad idea. I am so very hungry. Tank 7 here, because we have the healing to get it back. Can't do 19. Inflame is a very good floor 1 card. Dark Embrace, not so much. Much as I love Dark Embrace, you really need some early attack scaling stuff if you want your run to go very well. Ooh, I just realized we can't kill that. Should have looked at the draw pile. Definitely should have looked at the draw pile. It was correct to bash the front one rather than striking them each. Worked out, though. We can get this health back easily enough. Double Inflame. I mean, we don't have mastery of it. What if it was our first 2 cards? Seems like a strong start to a run, doesn't it? Give me a Heavy Blade. Not from the Scrap Ooze, of course. Oh, well, actually, you know, this does seem pretty strong. Fight won't last long enough for the regen potion to be any good. I think we only get about 9 health out of this. Strike's about to absolutely slap. Defend Bash? Or Inflame Defend Strike? Could be 4 strikes to kill. By Bash, we bring it to 26. And these do 13. Yeah, 2 strikes would kill perfectly here. So let's just block. Got him. No potion. Good. Twin Strike. I mean, when you have this much strength, any card that hits multiple times is top tier. Pummel Sword Boomerang might be better, but Twin Strike is perfectly fine here. Ooh, we draw all damage next turn. This slime is absolutely hecked. Perfect draw order for this fight. Look at that. Herblam gets split. Early Strike Dummy would really send this off the rails. There's a Sword Boomerang, but there's also Anger. 0 cost. Add a copy of this card to your discard pile. Burning Pact ain't too bad either. Anger with this much strength is a really powerful card. Self-duplicating free card. Just add card draw And you have a sort of make your own sword boomerang. Anger is the secret strength scaling attack when you're energy limited. It sure is. So I'd say probably Anger here over Boomerang, but you could easily take Boomerang with this much strength. Our first couple upgrades are going to be on the Inflames. Let's take Anger. This is the fight for the regen potion. This fight will definitely go the full turn count required. Double Inflame turn 1 is pretty ideal here. Can't get much better than that. I don't... we'd have to draw Anger, Twin Strike, Strike, Strike to kill one next turn, though. That's going to hurt. Actually, 3 strikes and Anger is 44 damage. We can kill you. Nice. Save 10. And then you're dead, too. The power of 5 strength. It's beautiful. I think we take 10 more, though. Unless I'm willing to Energy Potion to save 10. I don't think that I am. I think this Energy Potion reasonably saves 18 in Gremlin Knob and 20 in Lagavulin. Get a Tungsten Rod. When we would lose health, lose less. Flex for more strength. Pommel Strike is just damage and card draw. Pommel Strike and Anger go really well together. Let's take a Pommel Strike. One of the last achievements is killing Transient. I think Watcher is probably the best Transient killer Ailey's. Try to build a Rushdown Infinite. You don't even need to go Infinite, actually, to kill Transient with Watcher. You just need a couple of, Ragnarok plus Divinity plus Vulnerable can do it. Silent with Catalyst can also work very well. But it's, I think, more difficult to build a Catalyst Silent deck than it is to build a Watcher deck that can kill Transient. To kill Transient, you'll probably want to play on either Ascension 1, actually maybe even Ascension 0, just for the easiest enemies possible, or Ascension 17, because in Ascension 17 you get one more turn against the Transient, although the rest of the game will be substantially harder. The Transient fight lasting longer does give you a better chance to kill it. But then 18, 19, and 20 only add difficulty that you don't need. So, depending on how you rate yourself as a player, if you can handle Ascension 17, I might recommend trying that. Otherwise, drop it down. Play easier. It'll be easier to build a deck that can kill Transient if the rest of the game is easier, right? What a good start to this run. Let's upgrade these Inflames. Do the Ascension effects stack? Yes, so an Ascension 20 run has all 20 of these penalties applied. Pretty brutal. Twister1M says, any tips for the 9 plasma in 1 turn achievement? Meteor Strike is the main way to do it. Meteor Strike is definitely the main way to do it. With either Snecko-Eye or Hologram or Rebound. Don't discount a Duplication Potion or Liquid Memories as well as a way to get more plasma evoked. It's possible to channel 9 plasma using one of the other cards that generate plasma, either fusion or chaos, but you need essentially an infinite combo to be able to do this. Pretty nasty set of gremlins, but with our high offense, high octane deck, we got it here. We can do Inflame, kill you, and then we only take 4 here. Hello, Market Talks. To master a card, Mastery is a self-imposed challenge that we're tasking ourselves with this year. To master a card, we have to beat the game on Ascension 20 against the Hearts with 2 or more instances of that card in our deck. Easier said than done. Hey, look at that. We healed from that fight. And a second Twin Strike. It's just good enough. I'm really hoping we find a Strike Dummy now. If we find Strike Dummy, this deck will absolutely, positively slap. I am a god of Spire, and no one can stop me. How does he do it? How does he do it? Please, for the love of goodness, somebody clip that and submit it. Yeah, exactly. Exclamation point clips. Thank you, Feli. Me too. Clip it. Clip it. So all of our strike cards now deal 3 additional damage. Very notably, Twin Strike deals 3 more damage per hit. But also Pommel Strike does 3 more damage, and the strikes do 3 more damage. Essentially, almost every card in the deck does 3 more damage. Pretty ridiculous. Pretty tempting to open Bash Twin Strike here. We could wait for the Inflames, though. That might be smarter. I'll wait for the Inflames. We can actually do Anger first, then Inflame. There we go. And then we want to go Twin Strike first, then Pommel Strike shuffles the draw pile, drawing potentially the Twin Strike again. 28 damage Twin Strike, by the way. And we do indeed draw Twin Strike again. Eat that, Lagavulin. Close to a KO. Weak Pot only saves 5 here, but we're a pretty good chance to find a new potion. A new potion? Sure. Letter Opener. If we play 3 skills in 1 turn, that would require literally all 3 defends. Maybe we'll find a Rage. Or a Disarm. Immolate's cute, but Disarm going into Hexaghost is excellent. Sap 2 strength off the enemy. Nice little combo with Tungsten Rod, too. Unfortunately, skills don't say Strike. Bummer about that. We'll definitely fight another Elite here. Man, I can't believe Strike Dummy showed up right after I asked for it. More Twin Strikes. There's the Rage. Genuinely, that Rage is really good. I'll probably buy that. There's also Dolly's Mirror here, which could allow us to duplicate any card in the deck, although we don't actually have any good dupe targets. Even Bash has already been mastered. Bye, Magic Fish. Thanks for 6 months of support. Still thinking about that 1 hit point silent win yesterday. Wasn't that fun? That was fun. I don't need to buy another Twin Strike. Not for money. Rage card remove looks good, though. Honestly, I still would remove a Strike, I think. Actually, no. We can remove Defend. Yeah, heck it. Remove a Defend. Add a Rage. Can't afford to dupe the Rage after buying it, although that'd be a half-decent idea. Does Spire still get updates? No, just XW. Spire is finished development-wise. There are still new mods being created for the game. But nothing from the devs. Not taking that uppercut. Although it wasn't bad. If you play an attack, get block. If you say so. Yeah, I better play this. This blocks for 3 and does 5 damage. That's not a good use of the potion. Get him, Twin Strike. You got this. 16 damage twice. Not perfect, but a very good fight overall. Omomori will block curses. Havoc, Body Slam, Infernal Blade. None of these are particularly good. Did we do ladder challenges last year? We did one at the very end of the year after our 400 heart kills. We did not win that ladder challenge. Money. Beneath Oresa. Yeah, I've played a little bit of Beneath Oresa, Dakvek. I think it's still in early access. Kind of a really interesting take. Beneath Oresa has you playing cards for combat like Slay the Spire, but it's matched to 3D combat animations. So like your character does a cool kick at the enemy when you play a card. It looks pretty sweet. Mechanically seems to borrow very heavily from Spire. For the better in some cases, for the worse in others. Haven't streamed any of it though. Oof. Wait a minute. Rage, defend, defend. Hiya! Easy. Any Maho Kenshi tomorrow? No, we finished the campaign of Maho Kenshi, Mark McCarr. We are finished with that game. Next up is Eldorand. We'll be playing more of that tomorrow. Ooh, Shockwave. 3 weak and 3 vulnerable to all enemies. Or Heavy Blade. Or Heavy Blade. But do we need Heavy Blade with these Twin Strikes? Not really. Strike Wave. It's a pretty good upgrade going into Hexaghost. We might also want to consider upgrading Disarm. Or Rage. But I think I would upgrade the Shockwave. A little bit behind on upgrades now, but the stack is really coming together. And it looks like it's going to shred Act 2 quite effectively. Yeah, 36 damage, Twin Strikes. Sure, you can do 2 damage to me. I don't even care. Beep. You can live. For now. Yeah. Buttery smooth. Took a little bit of damage, but nothing major there. Speed? Or Reaper with this much strength? Reaper's automatically really worth considering. Speed could scale max health, but is a little difficult to stall for. Or Fiend Fire hits based on the number of cards in hand. Also good with this much strength. Although we don't have a lot of ability to get cards in hand in the first place. Feels to me like a very good Reaper. Especially with Shockwave and Rage. Yeah. And our boss relics. Oh, Pyramid and Snecko. And Runic Cube. What fun choices. Although Runic Cube Tungsten Rod's not that good. Yeah, these are fun choices for boss relic. Popkey says, how does this kill Heart? We're going to have the ability to survive the initial assault of Heart with a couple creative things we're going to be able to do later on. And then we're going to hit the heart very hard with our attacks. Yeah, violently. Big aggro, lots of damage output. Circle, triangle, or square? Yeah. Yeah. Choose your favorite shape. I like triangles, personally. What I really like about Runic Pyramid is that it enables us to wait for the end to feed. It enables Rage to be maximally impactive. It's quite good. Should be relatively good at the elite fights. We've got lots of front load in this deck. We're not really scared of Book of Stabbing with Disarm and Shockwave and Tungsten Rod. I think we can handle elites quite easily, actually. So we should maybe fight a lot of them. The only upgrade that really matters at the moment is Rage. A card we'd really... A card we'd really like to see is Bloodletting. As not only do we take reduced damage from it, but we can keep it in our hand until it's maximally impactive with the pyramid, and then do a lot of stuff. What does the rod do? Anytime we lose HP for any reason, it gets reduced by 1, which is quite nice. Very nice. This is an interesting formation. Again, with Reaper, I'm not particularly afraid of something like this. Normally, you'd potentially run out of hit points if you did this, but Reaper says it don't matter none. With 6 points of strength, that Reaper is going to be healed for 10 or maybe with vulnerable 15 hit points per enemy. That's pretty good. I think going to an early shop is a good idea. You know, this could be a run that gets Brimstone and is really happy about it. This deck would love a Brimstone. Let's just do the damage. Surely we can deal 21 next turn. Maybe even we can reap. 13 plus 8 equals 21. The power. I believe we get the same health. Actually, no. We get one more if we strike and then Reaper. Look at full health. Easy. Shrug Plus is 11 block and 1 draw. Very, very nice here. Or armaments can upgrade other cards. Do relics cost the same every time? Relics have a base price in the shop that is determined by their rarity. Commons are the cheapest, uncommon and shop relics are the same price as commons. Uncommons are much more expensive at 250 base. In fact, you can even see the breakdown here for relics. And then rares are over 300 gold. There's a random variance, plus or minus 5%, imposed on relics. So, for example, here at Ascension 20, including the plus 10% cost modifier of Ascension 16, you have a base price of 165, which gets modified by plus or minus 5% to create the range 157 to 173. And likewise with the others. Free relic? Free relic. Take a free oddly smooth stone. There are rare potions? There are. There are. This is not a very good rage turn. Let's just go defend, disarm, twin strike. Although rage would do the area damage. Disarm you. I've taken to killing the back mugger instead of the front looter. They do identical actions on turn 1 and turn 2, but on turn 3 the mugger has much higher values for their damage. It's 13 plus 7. It's 9. We go Rage, Bash, Pummel Strike, Anger. You are attacking me this turn. How dare you? so next turn we play Inflame Reaper with Vulnerable. Get back some of our health. Turn after that we kill. We Twin Strike, Twin Strike. And just like that, we're out of this fight with full HP. No potions used. Perfected Strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be 8. So it does 6 plus 16 plus 3. 9 plus 16, 25 damage. 26 with strength. Twin Strike seems better. Ooh, Trip seems really good. Zero cost Vuln. Feel No Pain. Yes, Feel No Pain is excellent here as well. We have Disarm, we have Shockwave, we have Reaper, and more. Could take Orange Pellets. If we play a power attack and skill in the same turn, remove all of our debuffs. That's pretty good too. Although not necessarily good here. It'll be good later on. Such as versus the Heart, where it can remove Vulnerable. That could be a big part of survivability for that fight. Which would make the Flex more worth considering. Flex is also a letter opener card and an unmastered card. Both good reasons to consider it. It would also be nice to remove another card. So if I didn't buy the pellets, I would do what? Feel No Pain, Trip, card remove? Oh, I like that a lot. Guess Trip isn't that big a deal with Shockwave Plus, huh? Can I do pellets, Feel No Pain, Flex? I think so. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Caw. We have lots of powers for the pellets too, which is nice. Seems good. Bruh. Flex plus. It's pretty cool. There's the mastery too. We need a run with 2 flexes. Let's flex. Amazing card with Pyramid. And here's the Book of Stabbing, but we've got Disarm turn 1, easy peasy. Skill. Power. Attack. Means we get to keep that 2 strength from Flex for the whole rest of the fight. Like basically a 0 cost Inflame. Pretty sweet. Don't want to rage yet. Actually, probably want to keep Anger for after Vulnerable's in play or for the turn that I rage. There's no benefit to playing it now. This looks like a good turn. Inflame, Flex, Shockwave, Anger. Next turn we Reaper to get our health back. "12 strength. Twin Strike does 30 damage twice. Good lord. Bottled Tornado. Bottled of Feel No Pain sounds pretty good. Impervious seems pretty good. Whirlwind's also half decent. We got Impervious. Let's go Flex Pot over Speed Pot. Yeah, we can just take so much damage and still end at full health in a lot of situations. It's that easy. This fight's all about debuffs. No problem for us. We'll show them. The Tungsten Rod even makes this sort of face tanking build a lot more effective because we can reduce damage as we take it. I think Reaper... kill you, actually. Yeah, that's the right way. That's the right way. There we go. Duplication Potion's pretty hype. What about an Entrench Plus? I like that with Pyramid. I like that with Barricade. I like it. Double your block for 1 energy. This is one of the rare situations where, even without Calipers or Barricade, I think the Entrench is quite good. Because of the free upgrade and because of the Pyramid. Combust's also actually half decent, because it doesn't cause any damage to us. Just 5 damage per turn to all enemies, but is 5 damage per turn enough? No. No, it's not. Dupe Pot. So many good dupes here. Well, it's not as good as a Flex Pot if I use it on Flex. These potions aren't as good, are better than Dupe Pot, actually, I think. Alright, we can finally upgrade Rage. Let's do that. 2 more Elites to sacked. And a Whetstone, upgrading 2 attacks at random. Twin Strike would be good. Pommel Strike would be good. Regular Strike is not that good. This is an okay blue key, but I'll take the Whetstone. I'll do it. I'll do it. Just Twin Strike. I could actually bash Grim Leader, or we can play Feel No Pain, take 1. Play the Feel No Pain here. Keep the Shrug. I could have also played Shrug, but I'd much rather have that in case we get attacked here. Which we don't. At least not yet, we don't. Don't actually have any area damage in this deck, which could make, other than Reaper, mind you, could make life a little difficult for us. This would be a pretty good energy potion turn, perhaps. Although, hold on. Flex. Rage. It has to be Energy Potion, Inflame, Shrug, Reaper, doesn't it? Actually, just using the Reaper for the AoE here. Not really caring about the heal. And we actually need to play the other Inflame or this Gremlin won't die. Easy. Now get Hex. Red Skull. If we're below half, we have half health. We have an even more strength. We're offered a second copy of Entrench, which is really interesting here. But what about Dropkick or Pummel Strike Plus? I think I want Pummel Strike Plus. Draw 2. We're just one Bloodletting away from greatness here. Yeah, where's Gurya at? Excuse you. Dark Embrace or Havoc. Bit expensive, that Dark Embrace. Definitely a card I like. Definitely a card I like. Yeah, I'll take it. Make us a little bit slow sometimes, but that's the price of progress. This is definitely not the turn 1 we were looking for. Do 5 to all, but I need to keep it. Pretty good use case for the block pot, although we can always Reaper our health back. I don't think I'll use it yet. Being vulnerable is okay. We can fix that. Although if I can kill with a Flex Potion this turn, I really ought to. Go Gadget Red Skull. Let's see. Incoming damage would be what? Uh, 21, 30, so 27. Yes, we go below half. Spooky. So just play Bash Strike this turn. Don't overthink it. Spooky, though. You have to draw an Inflame. Let's see if we can. Perfect. So we go Flex. Inflame. Can I do Anger Reaper? Yes. 20 plus a lot. If I Reaper first, we're going to lose the Strength. Also, if I Anger first, we'll lose the Weaken. So we should go back to full health here. Or at least very close to it. So thanks to Orange Pellets, we're not vulnerable. And they're very dead. Good fight. Boomerang with a Ploose. Definitely not bad. Arguably pretty dang good. Sure. With a plus on it. Now we don't need a heavy blade. Or anything like that. Keep this anger. Lose rage to get rid of... Rail? I don't think so. Do not think so. Sure. Nope, nope, and nope. No thank you. We don't need those stinky cards. Really good fight for Impervious here. We can kill the sphere next turn, maybe. It's shocking how well we do on 3 energy. Shocking, I tell you. There it is, Bloodletting, the card we've been looking for, and we can upgrade it. Now the deck will truly be powerful. Way better than a Shrug Plus here. Bloodletting is going to trade 2 of our health for 3 energy. And that is going to let so many beautiful things happen. Imagine what I could do with 4 energy. How about 6? How about 6? Any boomers? That will just kill one of you nerds. Take 0 here. Excuse you? Did not say you were allowed to do that. It's one of these runs, that's right. And don't you forget it. Perfect block again. Oh no, not the debuffs. Whatever will I do about the debuffs? Anything but those, Collector. GG. Very, very strong deck of cards now. Demon Form, another way to gain immense strength, or Offering, another way to gain immense energy and potentially card draw. Pretty hard to turn down Offering here. We also take 1 less damage from Offering, and with Reaper we can get the health back. And we don't really even need a Demon Form. Yeah, I'll take Offering. Hell yeah, I'll take Offering. My only source of 4 energy is Busted Crown. This is actually a situation where Busted Crown ain't so bad. We have all the core pieces that we need to win. Could also take Pandora's Box, transform our remaining strikes into fens, or Tiny House for a bunch of, as they say, stuff. I'm pretty happy with Busted Crown. We have mastered all 3 of these. There'd be a red outline if any of the boss relics had not been mastered yet. Almost every relic has been crossed off the list. We'll take it. Less card rewards from future combats, but more energy. And that's good. Really good. Probably upgrade the other flex next. One Omamori charge. Oh, that's a shop too. Okay, let's go not here then. Here. Not there, there. I'm glad that the culture of Birdman has not been lost. What a fine tale. Birdman. Headbutt. Good for getting back Bloodletting, mostly. Nah. Oh. We have one Omamori charge, which means it's only one normality for 999 gold. We can get rid of the curse here. I don't have any way to discard normality once it is in my hand, though, so it is a bit of a problem. But surely only a bit. Can it really be this easy? It sure can. Can it really be this easy? Ow. But my face, though. Iron Wave? Loose. No. Do we have to master Circlet? We do not. No, master Circlet is fortunately not on the list. We have to master Writhe, though. Today. Not today. Alright, still having a little bit of a weird time with some of these turns. Draw. Let's use this to remove the flex. Turn. So we can go Rage, Bloodletting, Shockwave, draw cards. Take 2. 10 block turn 1 will help a bit. True Grit. Yeah. Needs an upgrade, but is actually quite helpful here. With both Dark Embrace and the other stuff. Do we make this the double Entrench run? I actually think we should. I think we can do great things with double Entrench. Waffle for more max health, definitely valuable. Don't think Ceramic Fish is likely to be much good. What about Dark Embrace, number 2? Dark Embrace number 2 is okay. Already got rid of the normality. Let's lose a strike. Yes to Entrench. Turnip seems unnecessary. Yes to second Dark Embrace? Yes to second Dark Embrace. Not to Havoc, though. I don't trust that Havoc. So that's all there was of value to spend money on in that shop. Reptomancer. Definitely gives us a tough time. I see. Might need to use the Flex Potion here. Well, hold on. We can do double? Double letter opener is enough, right? This does 9. We'll do another 5. No, that won't be enough. Okay, good time for Flex Potion then. See. Okay. Actually didn't need to use the Flex Potion. On review of the footage, I think we might have been okay. Whatever. Shuriken. If we play 3 attacks in 1 turn, we'll get even more strength. And I think Flame Barrier is a pretty decent block card, too, so welcome. Buy a potion. Now. It's your lucky day, lady. I'm loaded. I'll take 3. Ooh. Even more strength with a Cultist Potion. Sure. That's 1 strength per turn. Here's a situation that could end up cursing us. For that reason, we'll not want to play attacks unless this enemy is doing an attack intent that we can't handle. Like this one. Good. And I could even purge that next turn. And I can purge that next turn as well. Power. Attack. Skill. Of course, we seem to be looping here. Why don't you change that? That's more like it. That I can deal with. Have some Flame Barrier. Easy. Dropkick. Kind of fits into the deck, but without the Shockwave, could be dead card. I don't think there's any need for it. No need. No need. Is Parasite going to be one of the toughest ones to master? I think so. Although at least we can deliberately farm Parasites off Writhing Mass to get the mastery. I think Injury and Shame could be a bit tougher. Deck's getting a little thick. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Use the 2-cost Entrench. I'm okay with that. Here we go. Nib for even more damage. Can be used on Reaper, and I don't know, do we want a second copy of Bloodletting Plus? I'm gonna go with yes. We would love that. So that's even more energy generated from cards. Combined with double Dark Embrace, we're gonna start to really go off the rails. Blood for the Blood God. AKA me. Jawworms for the Jawworm God. This is the most possible damage dealt by an encounter on turn 1. Triple 17s from the Jawworms for a total of 51 incoming damage. And I don't even care. Blocking the path, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Waiting for Reaper now. There you are. No. Penultimate upgrade. Getting the Dark Embraces upgrade matters a lot. I think we most want to upgrade this True Grit, though, so we can exhaust a card of our choosing rather than a random one. It's pretty unplayable as it is. Run seems crazy? Yeah, it's pretty absurd. More than absurd. It's ridiculous. You too. Yay, strength. Pass this turn. Excellent turn to double flex. Keep all of the strength, thanks to orange pellets. Skip the Dark Embrace for the moment. Pretty difficult not to play one of them, though. Sure. Pen nib. Good work. The damage. Next boss. Hey there, Slap Chop. Thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome. The Goosey Sub Club. Feel the pain, Dark Embrace. Just take some damage. Keep this impervious. Time meter limits the number of cards we can play. Every time we play 12 cards, our turn gets ended. That means we just have to be a little bit choosy about what we play on what turns. No biggie. Here we go. Still no power to use the flex, though. Skill, power, attack. Sure. It's unlikely we can kill Time Eater in 4 cards here. So I'm just gonna set myself up here with all these powers. Got him. No prob. Maybe could have set up Pen Nib there, but quite frankly, I don't think it's going to matter much. We have tons of money as we go into Act 4. Dakvac says, do most bosses have a set series of attacks, or is it RNG? Actually, depends on the boss a little bit. So, quick summary here. Guaranteed pattern of attacks from all of the Act 1 bosses. Hexaghost, Slime Boss, and Guardian are all completely fixed. In Act 2, Bronze Automaton is completely fixed. Collector is somewhat fixed and somewhat random, and Champ is almost completely random. So there's a mixture in Act 2. Then in Act 3, Donu and Deka are completely fixed in pattern. Awakened one is mostly fixed with a slight randomness, and Time Eater is mostly random, which makes, again, it's a little tricky. So I guess I'd say more than half of bosses have fixed patterns, but there are a good number of them, particularly in the late game, with either semi-randomness or full randomness in their attack patterns. Generally speaking, when a fight has randomness involved... I need to upgrade these. When a fight has randomness involved, there's some measure of control you can impose over it, or prediction that you can employ. For example... Time Eater can't use any move other than their multi-attack twice in a row. So if they're using their debuff, you know it's followed by a multi-attack or single attack. And if they're using the single attack, you know it's followed by either a debuff or the multi-hit. Wait, what? That's a weird response to Flex, Bailerbot. Why would you say that? Let's lose another strike. Sure. Spatula Evolved. Thanks for 5 months. Spoon's kind of interesting here. Chance to not exhaust cards that would normally be exhausted. Problem with Strange Spoon is that then we don't draw off Dark Embrace or get block off of Feel No Pain. But I'll take Lantern, Thread Needle, sure. Spot Weakness with Pyramid's pretty good too. Sure is. We want Trip? Not really. Berserk is basically free energy with the pellets, kind of. But it does cost us card draw. But I think with double Dark Embrace, it'll be worth it. We spent most of the money. Good job. Is a Blood Potion better than a Block Potion? Block Potion blocks 12. Blood Potion, 20% of this is 14. Yes. Blood Potion is better than a Block Potion by a slight amount. Estetin, welcome to the list of channel cuties. All hail, that's a new cutie. Holy heck. Cutie alert. Awesome. Get you added right away. You keep watching, I'll keep streaming. Perfect. Let's go. Cactuiars, thanks for the 9 months. Waffle. And Steve Care, thanks for 25. Steve Care 25, excuse me. Thanks for the Prime sub. Heck yeah. This is not the turn one we're looking for. I think we just keep this Flex and the Reaper. This is not the fight for the Cultist Potion, is it? Surely it's the Heart fight we use that in. Ouch. This fight can go pretty badly pretty quickly. They're going to have block next turn. We could actually end up dead. I think I'll keep the Twin Strike then. Yes, the Red Skull. The power. Fortunately, Shockwave doesn't do much of anything. Tell me we're alive at least. I think so. Yeah, I think so. With his hand. 3 attacks. Okay. was a very bad draw. Jeez. All the good stuff on the bottom. Wow, you gotta be kidding me. That's fine. Oh, I actually had pinned him. I could have killed the shield there. This is still fine. Having so little health going into Heart, though, seems like it could be really challenging to win. Almost impossible, one might say. Almost. Probably should have kept the anger to use orange pellets. Good. Could even remove Frail before playing Impervious. Flex, Rage. We might even want to skip Flex. No, we need the Strength. This is a question of how much I need 3 health this turn. This should be 31. Go to 45. I think we need that extra hit point. Or that extra draw, excuse me. Oh, great time to draw Void. Thank you. Flame Barrier Entrench keeps us alive. That should be enough for the moment. A little close here. Thankfully, the Tungsten Rod reduces some of this damage, but we lose our Plated Armor. Okay, Shockwave this turn is very important. Just need to draw Reaper soon. Getting disarm kind of sucked. Take 2 plus 1 plus 1. Go to 2. That would let me not play the other Bloodletting. That's not possible then. Okay, just end turn. Good. Okay. All is well. That's all we needed. At least in theory it is. What's the play here? Weakness, Inflame, Offering? Go to 1? Could Entrench first. Probably should. Yeah, we should. Okay. Although I won't be able to pin nib if I... So just Inflame, Spot Weakness Offering. One HP. Pommel Strike. Reaper. No prob. Never had an issue in my life. Let's keep going. Bringing you below 400 health actually seems really important. So we can kill in 2 turns before we get attacked again. Do I want to use the other stuff now? No. This is enough raw health to just survive this, thanks to the weaken from Shockwave. Although that requires us to damage cap and survive this turn, which looks really hard. Actually, no, with Tungsten Rod, we're not as close to dead as I thought. Okay, so let's just go to town. Good. So normally we'd be barely surviving, but again, Tungsten Rod makes this less. We brought Heart below 200, so we can kill on this turn. And now Red Skull is active. The power. That's all she wrote, Twitch chat. GG. Thought we were dead there for a minute, but we pulled through despite the bad elites fight to get a success. I'll take it. That's Entrench mastered and Flex mastered forevermore, too. So funny that we would master Entrench on a run with no barricade. That's funny. Richly deserved. If you like that video, watch this one next. What a good run. GG, everybody. GG. Hell yeah. How much HP did Rod save? Only 119. No biggie. But I think the real star of the show was absolutely the Strike Dummy. Hey, thanks, Faley. Much appreciated. Yeah, Strike Dummy, after calling it, like, practically asking the Spire to make the Strike Dummy and having it work out. That was great. Mark McCarr, thanks for the gifted sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Jess. GG, everybody. Absurd. Simply absurd. Strike Dummy doesn't track stats, unfortunately, so we're not allowed to know what it did. The spire sleepeth, and so shall I. Hey, Dakvac, thanks for the 2 bits. No worries. Appreciate what you can give. How many hours do I have in this game? Just a casual 6,500. We've played a lot of Slay the Spire. It's a fun game. Let's see, Steam says... Yeah, 6,500, more or less. It is my full-time job, although I also get to play other games when I want to. Including your Twitch chat right now. What was the choice for the crown? It was crown, box, or tiny house, with only 5 starter cards and 3 energy per turn. The crown came close to killing us, actually. We didn't quite find... You know, a second Feel No Pain would have made that a lot easier, for example. But even so, it was a really great run. Really great run. Double flex. Yeah, the rare Crown W. Bashar of the Ages, thanks for the 45 bits. Sprinkled in one at a time. Beautiful stuff. And yeah, after dying to Nemesis, felt good to get one back on the Spire there.